Hello, welcome to your online course for this semester. This is a course tour video that is hopefully going to get you to feel a little bit more confident in your skill as you traverse this semester. Kind of show you around the classroom where you're going to turn in your assignments, where you're going to check your grades, how you can get in touch with me, just to make it a little bit better and to introduce myself so that you have a face to put with the instructor's name. So hello, I am Miss Renee Jones and I will be your instructor for this course. Now, once you log into Blackboard, this is what you're going to see. You will come right here to the home page, and this is the course tour video. It's the right place. It kind of gives you a little blurb here about things that are going on inside the course. And then right now, it has this, this one is, I'm replacing this one. This one's a little bit older. So we are going to do this in Intro to Computer-Based Systems. So this new video will show up right here. A word about technology. I always say that you need to have a backup plan, because the one thing that never fails is that when you are doing something at the last minute, something is going to happen. If you're on satellite internet, sometimes it gets cloudy, it gets stormy, and you can't get good internet access, or it keeps dropping off. If you're trying to use Word, your Word program won't open. There's always something. And so have a backup plan. I love technology. Technology brings us places and helps us do things quicker and easier, but sometimes technology fails. So have a backup plan. All right, so the next thing that I am going to click on is begin here. These are the things that you need to know. Make sure the pop-up blocker is turned off on whichever browser you use. You will not be able to access the study videos or the training assignments or anything else in Cengage if your pop-up blocker is not turned on. I didn't put specific instructions on how to do that because each browser is different. I will tell you that the best browsers to use for this class are going to be either Firefox or Google Chrome, Edge, and so Firefox and Google Chrome. Edge and Internet Explorer sometimes lag, and sometimes there's things that they're doing that they shouldn't be doing, and it's making things a little bit harder for you. Sometimes it'd be loading, and it keeps loading, and it keeps loading, and it keeps loading, and it doesn't really do anything in Microsoft Edge and Internet Explorer, so don't use those two. The other thing is to only do the work assigned through Blackboard. Start in Blackboard. Blackboard will connect you to Cengage, which is one of the things that powers this Blackboard course. However, not everything in Cengage has been assigned. So think of Cengage as a textbook. You know, at the end of every chapter, you have like maybe 10 assignments that the instructor can give you to do for homework. Well, so let's say the instructor says do 3, 7, and 10. Okay, well, that means the instructor is only going to grade 3, 7, and 10. If you do all 10 of them, great. But the instructor is still only going to grade 3, 7, and 10, which means you did 7 assignments for no reason. Cengage is like that. Cengage has all 10 of them. The assignments that start in Blackboard are the ones I assigned as your instructor, and they're the ones I'm going to grade. So if you do those others in Cengage, then that's right, it's fine, but I won't grade them. I'm only going to grade the ones that are in Blackboard. So always make sure you start in Blackboard. All right, so that's what that says. This is pop-up blocker reminder. Also, please click on the words and not the images. I put this in there as a reminder because we're so used to using our phones and checking our apps. And when you do that, you click on the picture. But in Blackboard, you will actually have to click on the words. Here's a copy of our syllabus for fall. And this is what it looks like. It has all of that information. Please take the time to read this because you will have a little grade for the syllabus test agreement. So all of this is coming up and you can look over it. I have it in this little thing because you can come up here and you can print it on your computer at home, or you can come up to the school and print it. I was just trying to save a few trees. Okay, so after you begin here, then let's skip down here to the ebook. This is the digital copy of your book. So you can start here, and each chapter is divided up into, or each module is divided up into different sections. So module 1 has the introduction, and then 1, 2, 3 different sections. And then 2 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different reading sections. So this, you can just click on these and they will go to the chapter and section, or module and section that it connected. So in this case, it is going to be 2 point, and I can't remember exactly what I clicked on, so we'll just wait a second while it's figuring things out. So 2.1. So it'll take you to the digital book right here, and then you will just click over here and turn the pages. And you can scroll up and down to read and to look at the figures. Okay, right here, this blue book, if you want the full book, what it looks like, then you can pop that over here and it gives you the full book page by page. And you can skip ahead by going to the table of contents and going to whichever module that we are, or that you are completing during the week. So you can do that. Also, you can download the Cengage Unlimited MindTap app for your phone or your tablet, and it doesn't matter which phone you have or which tablet you have, Android or iPhone. Either one works. But you can download, and I'm going to click up here to me again. Okay, so right here, you see that blue right here, the blue with the circles, which kind of looks like the MindTap on the screen. So when you get it, it's going to look like this, and you'll log in just like you logged in to the website using your username and password. And then mine is going to look a little bit different because I'm an instructor, but those are a list of all my courses and my books that I have. So I just click on the book that fits what we are doing right now. And well, I'm just going to click on one of these others here. But it shows some of the assignments and attendance and things up here. Mostly I use this for the book because you can see how the book is showing up. This is for my law and ethics class, but I can continue reading and it just shows up. So it has each chapter, and then it has like where you can go up and down. And so you can actually have your book in front of you while you are doing your assignments or taking your tests. All right. The only thing that you can't use in this class, that I frown upon using in this class, is someone else's brain. If you can figure out how to do it, if you have a question and you can Google it, then that is okay, and I accept that. So the Cengage app, also there is a Blackboard Learn app that you can sign up for, and it helps like if you have to upload pictures or videos, specifically like if we're doing bonus things. And that one, well, mine looks different because as I'm an instructor, and yours will have a blue background and a pencil on it, and it's called Blackboard Learn. So look out for that and download it. And that should be able to help you with some of your assignments. Multiple choice question tests can be taken on your tablet or your phone through Blackboard Learn. So you don't even have to have your computer on you to take those multiple choice tests. All right, I'm going to go back to, but I just did want to point out the ebook. There is a list of due dates that you can click on over here on the left side. And this, if you want to see what week it is, we are currently in week 2. And this is what is due. And you see some of these are grouped together and you just have one due date. And they will be color coordinated like this. See all those blue ones? Those are due at one time. All the yellow peachish one are due at one time. The green one and the little purple ones. So you can keep track of it like that. Now, for the most part, this class, you have to have a Cengage MindTap Unlimited Access Code. And you can get those at the McGee bookstore. You can call over there and ask for Miss Geraldine, and she would be able to help you purchase one if you haven't already done that. For this class, because this is computer information systems, it's not a tech class, you can get a 1 semester MindTap, but if you are taking any more of my classes or business classes in the next semester, then you can, I would recommend the yearly access. There's really not that much difference in the cost between the semester and the year, and it's just beneficial, I think, for the year, because that way, in case you do have one, you don't have to purchase it again. But once you get your access code, you're going to click on this link right here, and it will link you to Cengage, and you can just follow the steps to put in your access code. When I do it, it's a little different, but at the bottom it says enter access here, or sometimes it might say here, but it's a different color. When it just says here, it's super, super tiny, but just kind of look around for that information where you would put in the access code. I also recommend that you take a picture of your access code, especially if you got the yearly version of it, because by the next, we do 3 semesters, and by the time you're in the 2nd semester, you will probably have misplaced that card. But if you take a picture of it with your phone, then you more than likely will still have your phone with you. All right, this is how to turn in your homework in computer-based classes. For this class, it mentions some things about projects, but we don't have any projects in this class, so you can kind of turn it off once we get to that part of the video. But the first part is telling you about how to do the trainings that show up in every week, and so it would just help you with that. On week 1, these are things that you do not have to have the access code for. So if you haven't purchased it yet, you can still do the things that are in week 1. The syllabus agreement test, you would do that after, of course, you've read the syllabus. The course tour video test, you would do this, of course, after you've watched this video. The Remind Me login assignment, this is worth 50 points. And if you're on a computer, you can just follow this link and it will connect you to Remind. And then you would just enter your phone number and a password and you would log in. Okay. If you're on your phone, the login, you would use this at BGH27A after you've downloaded the Remind app. And the Remind app has a blue background with a white cloud. And then you would just have this little symbol is already put into the phone, and then you would just add this right here, and then you would join class. All right, and that's how you link to me. If for any reason that doesn't work, then click on the words, and it would open up this assignment. And down here in the comment section, just type in your phone number. And that will give you half of the points for this assignment. And then once I invite you to join, once you have accepted, that gives you the rest of the points for this assignment. Then when we get into week 2, this is where we start using the book and the module. And you'll just click in it, and it has some of the reading. You have a training and a quiz me. This quiz me can be taken on your phone. The training cannot. Here is where you would put in, you can check my grades, and it will tell your weighted total is what you have in the entire class. This is how you can email me through Blackboard, this message me. And course question corner, this is worth 100 points, and it is the discussion questions in this class.